In this video, we are going to be looking at how to create video assignments. And the first type of video assignment that we're going to look at is the individual assignment. So to access video assignments, we're going to look at our nav bar here, and the link is right there. So we'll click on that, and this will take us to video assignments. Now notice that this looks a lot like the virtual classroom, and it is powered by Bongo. And essentially, it is the virtual classroom, and you'll see what I mean by that in a minute. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show here is just quickly how to set it up. And then secondly, what I'll show is what a student sees and how they're going to complete it. So in order to create an individual project, we're going to click on the plus sign down here. And the first little circle that appears is create individual assignment, and we're going to click on that. So when we create an individual assignment, these are the things that we need to add. So we're going to do a name, so test individual assignment. We can give a due date. Like that. We can give a due time. And here's where we set the evaluation type. Now, because this is Bongo, it doesn't really talk to Brightspace in the same way that like assignments or quizzes would. So that when we do evaluation type, we're going to say percentage or say rubric or pass fail. It's not going to be able to link with our gradebook, and we're not going to be able to pull rubrics from Brightspace. It's all going to be self-contained here within video assignments. So if we wanted to enter marks in our gradebook, we'd have to do it manually. So in terms of the evaluation types, we have percentage. That's self-explanatory. Auto analysis. I'm going to do another video on auto analysis because there's a lot to it, and it's interesting. So I'll do another video on that. Rubric. If we select rubric, there are no rubrics available. So if we click on these three little dots and go configure rubrics, see it says no rubrics yet. We're going to go and we'll have to create a rubric like that. All right. And if we go here to import rubric, these are CSVs. So we'd have to create a rubric in a CSV, and the instructions are here, and then we would import it. So if you wanted to look at these CSVs to see what they look like, they're the instructions. You can do that to create your rubrics in a CSV using Excel. So if we go back here to configure assignments, there are the other types of evaluation, pass fail. Autopass just means if you submit an assignment, you automatically get 100%. And if you don't get a mark. And 5-star, you just mark it out of 5 stars. Here's where you type your instructions for the assignment here. If you wanted to create a little video to explain it, you would just click here. You could record a little video for your instructions as well. Auto analysis. It just says here is a tool that will automatically transcribe video submissions and provide a report of key metrics. Again, like I said, we'll talk about that later. I'm going to turn that off for this one. Peer review. So peer review just means that their peers are going to look at it. So here it says number of required peer reviews is 3. So there's some advanced settings for peer reviews. So you can have it be automatic, meaning the system selects the 3 people that are going to review this, the 3 peers. Manual means that learners will get to select the assignments that they get to peer review. Allow peer review before submission. That just means people will be able to peer review before they submit something. If you leave that off, that just means that students have to submit the assignment before it's peer reviewed. Conceal reviewer identity, that's self-explanatory. And conceal submitter identity. So you can do that so people don't know who's they're evaluating or who the reviewer is. Again, you can do the review type, either 5-star or the assignment rubric. If there's an assignment rubric, that's what the peer reviewers are going to use, and a due date for that. So these are essentially all of the things that you need to set in order to create your video assignment. We click save, and it says we need a rubric. That's because I have rubric selected up here. I'm just going to go back to percentage and click save. And now that is created.